Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and I'm in the warehouse today simply because that front came through and it's cold out there and it's blowing. So to be able to talk to you guys without the wind affecting me and anything else like that, because it went straight from calmness in the river to absolute white caps. So when it's white capping in the river, you know that it's going to be bad out in the bay. And unfortunately, at least on Saturday, that's what it's looking like. We had that front come through last night between Thursday and Friday. So the weather, especially this weekend, Friday or Saturday and Sunday, are going to be cold. Saturday is going to be a lot windier. Offshore, they're talking 6-footers. Inshore, they're talking 2s, 3s. So Saturday is definitely not the day to go out and fish. If you're going to land fish, that's one thing, but if you're going to try to go out in a boat, I'd highly recommend not doing it unless you're in some kind of really, really protected area, which you can find some. But I think that the front and the coldness is going to shut them down for a couple days anyway. So you might want to take this weekend to go ahead and do some boat maintenance and stuff like that. I know I'm just going to kind of relax, do some different things, work on some different things. Playing out some trips that we've got coming up. We've got some exciting things. We're actually going to do a hunting video, which I'm not a huge hunter. I've actually never shot a gun when it comes to hunting. I've shot guns before, I own guns, but I've never shot a gun when I've been stalking prey. I've only killed it with a knife when I went hog hunting one time, and that was an experience in itself. But anyway, we've got, like I said, we've got a lot of stuff planned. We're going to try to head down to the Keys, to Key Largo, fish with one of our sponsors, Eli, down there. So we're going to do a lot of different things this year. I have a lot of plans. We want to come out with some new colors. The Gold Digger, we're talking about wanting to come out with those here shortly. So yeah, we've got a lot. If you guys ever find a product or a jig or a hook or something like that you guys want to see, feel free to contact me, because we're always looking for new opportunities. If you have friends that own tackle shops, if they're looking for somebody to build jigs for them, even if they want to private label them, we can do that. So there's a lot of different things that we can do here at Tampa Bay Fishing Channel. And so anyway, let's get back into the Friday fishing forecast. Like I said, the winds this weekend, especially on Saturday, are going to be up. Sunday, they're going to subside. So Sunday looks to be the better day of the two to go fishing. But again, Sunday morning is going to be cold. They're talking wind chills in the 20s. So I'm probably not gonna fish on Sunday. I've got to prepare anyway for our upcoming boat show. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tides and slooners for this weekend, the weather, stuff like that. Like I said, it's not looking to be a good weekend. All right, folks, here are the tides and slooners for this weekend. On Saturday, we have a high tide at 5:34 a.m. at a 1.2 foot. Then we have a low tide at 11:43 a.m. at a 0.3 foot. Then we have a high tide at 5:58 p.m. at a 1.6 foot. On Sunday, we have a high tide at 7:21 a.m. at a 1 foot. Then we have a low tide at 12:14 p.m. at a 0.6 foot. Then we have a high tide at 6:34 p.m. at a 1.7 foot. Now, just to let you guys know that the winds will affect the timing of the tides. That's one thing about this year, or every year, especially in the wintertime, when we get these fronts that come through and they get these northwest winds or northeast winds, it has a tendency to extend those outgoing tides longer. So be prepared for that. And it will make them go lower than what's expected. So sometimes when you're not expecting a high tide or a low tide, and it goes even lower than what it says, then be prepared for that, because that wind will suck the water out of this bay, especially a strong northeast wind. So just keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and talk about the slooners for this weekend. Okay, for Saturday, we have a minor feeding time from 11:26 a.m. to 12:26 p.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 5:24 p.m. to 7:24 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have a minor feeding time from 11:58 a.m. to 12:58 p.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 6:10 a.m. or 6:10 p.m. to 8:10 p.m. Now, as you see, the salooners are going to be in the middle of the day and at the end of the day. But like I said, Saturday looks really tough for fishing. Excuse me, it's kind of bright out here. And so if you're going to fish, I would highly recommend fishing on Sunday. But again, you might want to even wait to get out later in the day, simply because of the temperatures being so cold in the morning. It is going to be a very tough weekend to fish. I'll be honest with you. That's why I'm not even fishing this weekend. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. But if you get out, if you can find some protected areas, easy for me to say. I know the snapper bite, or the sheep's head bite, has been really good, along with people catching some snapper. But I would highly recommend not doing that. But you can catch sheep's head around the docks and things like that. Get up into the residential canals. Also, the redfish bite has been picking up. But again, I would probably try to stay in some protected areas if you're going to fish on Saturday. Sunday is going to be a little bit better, but colder in the morning. It's supposed to warm up a little bit more on Sunday, but not much. I think the high for Saturday is like 57 and the high for Sunday is 59, so not that much difference. Now I want to get back into the top catches of the week, and I appreciate everybody sending in pictures. So let's go ahead and get into the top catches for this week. In this first pick, we have Brandon Alessi with his first hogfish at 19 inches. That is the way to go with your first hogfish, Brandon. Next, we have John Burke with what looks like to be a real nice sandbar shark caught on a Stewie jig. He mentioned that after they got him boat side, they did not have any more issues with sharks. Lastly, we have Ron Schmidt with a real nice 28-inch gag caught on the boulder piles inside Tampa Bay. So I just want to say thank you for sending those in. We really appreciate it. And let's get into talking about what we have in store for this upcoming weekend with the St. Pete Boat Show. Hey, Rich.
What?
Get into the camera frame. Quit messing around. Get back to work.
Back to work, he says. He assumes I've been working.
Are we going to be prepared for this boat show?
When is it?
This coming, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Piece of cake. We got it.
We got it?
When do you need the stuff by?
Monday.
Just before you get in the truck to leave, we'll be putting the last package on.
Hey, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But as I mentioned earlier, we're doing the St. Pete Boat Show with Sunray Marine. We'll be in their booth. We're going to be right near the fountain. As you come into the entrance, we're just down from the entrance, so about a football field down, and you'll see the fountain. You'll see all the Sunray boats there. You'll see the signage and everything else like that. So if you come to the St. Pete Boat Show, come by and see us. Say hello. We'll have gear there you can buy. I'm still thinking of something special that we can do there for the people that come and see us. I might do a sign up to go fishing with Chad and I, or something like that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So if you come to the St. Pete Boat Show, be sure to stop by and see us. And you never know, the famous Jiggy might be there.
Can I sign up to go fishing?
No.
Can it be a weekday?
Slave boy, get back to work. So anyway, if you get a chance, come out and see us at the St. Pete Boat Show. It looks like the weather's going to be pretty decent. It's still going to be 2+ footers offshore, so that would be a good time to come and see us and just see all the new boats. I know there's a lot of new stuff coming out, so you definitely want to come out and see that. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the support. We really, really appreciate it. We just started a loyalty program. So even if you've subscribed to the website, I would subscribe again, because then it will give you 5 extra points towards the loyalty program. So every time you make a purchase, you get 2 points for every purchase. So when you get to 20 points, which is not that difficult, to be honest with you, because I know some of you will get to 20 points very quickly, which I appreciate you guys, then you will get a 10% off of everything in the entire website store, or in the entire store if you come here. So we just wanted to give back and say thank you to all of our loyal fans. We really appreciate our loyal customers. it's just a small token of our appreciation, saying thank you. And again, if you guys have any ideas, if there's anything that you want to see, jig wise, hook wise, anything else like that, I'm even considering bringing in artificial baits. I'm not sure yet, but I want to bring in stuff that we actually use. So if somebody recommends something to me, I'm definitely going to use it first to make sure that it fits what we're doing. And if it does, then we're going to bring it in and we'll sell it. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you again for all of the support. We really, really appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. We are so excited about 2023. We have a lot of stuff coming up. So again, thank you. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side. GoPro, stop recording.